This is absolutely fantastic. So here right behind me we have the 2025 registration Land Rover Defender, but it is the X Dynamic and it's the HSE. The X Dynamic really is all the black detailing without the body kit, but this one has all the extras. This car's got 28 miles on literally delivery miles. The D350 means it's a 3-litre diesel engine producing 350 brake horsepower, the biggest diesel engine you can physically buy on a Defender. But then this one's got the most important air suspension pack, which is not standard, and it's got the family pack, which means it's a 7-seater. And that does make a difference because when you've got a nice big car, you want to be able to use it for all events, and this does that. Now, the obvious thing you see straight away, because we sell hundreds upon hundreds of Defenders here, but the obvious thing is the colour. It's called Gondwana Stone, and it's a lovely shade of brown, really, is the word I would use, but it's metallic and it looks awesome. Why does it look good? It's one to the own, but on the brown, all the black styling pack, the badging, the grills, the inserts, the venting, side venting, everything just sort of jumps out on it and it looks really good. So I think it's like anything. If you want a little bit of character, this has got it. But then combined with the family pack, air suspension, engine and the styling, it really makes it a special car. You've got the LED pod lights at the top there, which work off a remote, and they make a massive difference. But then you've got very expensive squared Fusion Blue DRL on the front here. This is all completely different and colour coded. You've then got more skirting around the DRLs, and then you have the Conards. The full detailed extending arch kit, 22-inch upgraded alloy wheels in gloss black, and then you have the mud flaps side steps. There's a bonnet and side venting. You've got the black mirror cap covers, some protection glass, and if you stand back, you'll see the beautiful Gondwana Stone with the side panel here, and then just above that, you've got the contrasting black roof. So this is not only practical, it's good looking, because sometimes you can get yourself a nice practical 7-seater vehicle and think, you know what, it's a bit boring and a bit bland and it's just a bit, Well, this isn't that, because the exterior looks absolutely amazing. But then as you open the door, the first thing you get hit with is lots of ambient lighting. The upgraded Meridian surround sound system, electric memory seats, both for driver and passenger, and this being the HSE, you do get nice, soft, full leather interior. You've then got the facelifted version of the centre tunnel here, which is the twin cup holders, wireless charging pad, and more cubbyhole space underneath. Tilt and sliding panoramic roof, which does make a massive difference because it lets lots of light in. And this being the Defender, you've also got the quarter windows, what we call the giraffe windows. The HSE also gives you the bigger screen navigation system, which is Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got all the 4x4 settings on there, DAB and navigation. Heated seats, ventilated seats is standard on this spec. Front and rear heated windscreen, and then you have the air suspension setting just there. Automatic gearbox, more leather on the top dash, leather on the gear shifter and the steering wheel. I'll show you around there in a few seconds, but you've got ISOFIX seat in the front and then 2 in the middle as well, so that makes a difference. Now, the side steps are fully functional, not just there for aesthetic reasons. My kids would always jump on that to get into the car. My mum, for example, would hold onto the grab handle to get in. You've got the third zone climate control, charging ports there. Centre armrest comes down, lots of legroom and headroom. And because the car's doing delivery miles, it's literally brand new in every single way. Which also means it has the remainder of the 3 years manufacturer's warranty. So if anything does go wrong, you can go to your local Land Rover dealership and they will look after you, no problem. As you get to the back of the car, you've got the rear mud flaps just here, front rear parking sensors, and the detailing on the body kit, by the way, it cuts out the parking sensor hole, and I think that's quite neat because sometimes the cover, and it's just not ideal. The rear spoiler, hardback spare wheel cover in black as well, and you have the exclusive rear lighting system. The 360 camera system is standard. I've put one seat down just to demonstrate to you that if you're not going to use all 7 seats every single day, you've got your conventional massive boot in the Defender 110. But because they are individual seats, you can literally lift it, lift the headrest, ready for use. And if it's like one day where the kids bring the friends around and you need to use all 7 seats, you also can. You can drop the back end if you want to by pressing one button here because the car's got air suspension pack. That lowers it, making loading and offloading very easy, especially if you have dogs and they're getting a bit old, they can't jump that high. So, everything's colour coded, it looks the part, it drives the part, it sounds brilliant because the new 3-litre diesel engine has a great tone to it. And when you're driving the car, it doesn't sound like a diesel, it doesn't feel like a diesel. There's no turbo lag, it just goes and goes. You've got the hazard warning when you're indicating and changing lanes. Mirrors, settings here and windows, illuminated Defender entry kick plates, fully fitted mats, and then you have the full digital dashboard, adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel, lane assist, and this is all illuminated as well. There's a little button here which goes in and out and up and down just to get you the most comfortable position. Going back to the big screen navigation, you've got the 360 camera system with a 3D camera, so you can see all angles of the car. No excuses to curb them beautiful wheels or scuff that body styling kit that you've got. All the different configurations are down below. More cubby hull space and charging ports there. Push button start, and the car comes with 2 keys. What more can you physically need or want in a car like this? Honest answer is not a lot. If you get the car in the right colour, the right specification and the right engine, and then you get a car with literally 20 odd miles on, it's like buying a new car. Not having to mess about modifying it or making it look better in any way, shape or form, because this is the finished article. My name's Joe, thanks for watching, bye bye now.